Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review of a product that quite a few people asked me to review, and it's the new product by NARS called the Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder, and it is the pressed version. This is what the packaging looks like. As always, I love and hate their packaging. It always comes with a nice little guard to it. Sorry, and it's basically a white translucent powder. And you can see, maybe you can't, there's a slight reflective to it. I don't have any powder on right now. You can see my forehead's a little bit shiny. But this is supposed to basically be a setting powder that you can use in order to help reduce some of the shininess, but also still have a nice reflective to it. I've used it quite a few times, and I'm just not sold on it. I'm not sure. I'm not particularly someone who likes translucent setting powders that much as I do like powders that tend to have a little bit of color to them and just have a nice sheen to them. I tend to, honestly, the powder I use the most is Laura Mercier's mineral powders. And if I'm going to be out running around, just a setting powder that I use is the MAC Studio Fix powder. So those are what I tend to grab for. So I wanted to give this a try. People wanted to know how it compared to the Hourglass Radiance powders, and they're completely different. You can't even compare it. I have the color Dim. Totally different concept, totally different thing altogether. I think this is a decent powder. The reason I picked up the pressed one is I heard that it gave better results than the loose one. The loose one kind of flew all over, whereas the pressed one, even though you couldn't swatch it and see anything, it did tend to be a powder that had better results. That's it swatched. Sorry, I have natural lighting going on right now and this lighting and the weird camera thing. So it is a nice powder. It has a nice feel. I'm just not in love with it. I just think it's okay. I think there's better things out there I would rather use if I was going to use a translucent, like the Makeup Forever HD powder is the one that I like the best. So that's just my own personal opinion and my thoughts on it there. Sorry, a little minute. But I will give you my thoughts on it, my little cheat sheet thing. Product overall, I think it's a 3. It's just okay. I'm not wowed by it, but I don't hate it. Pigmentation, it's not really pigmented, but it's not supposed to be. So I would still give that a 3. Texture, it has very nice texture. It's very nice and silky and smooth, so I'd give that a good 4. Longevity, I will say it stayed very well. It kept my skin fairly matte looking. I didn't notice any real oils or anything like that. Sorry. And of course the camera's flipped the other way. But it seemed to last okay. It wasn't anything that I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever, but it wasn't horrible. Application, it's easy to apply. Any brush picks up the product fairly well and easily. Packaging, love, hate. I love the look of it, but I hate the finger marks you get all over it. Price. I think it's a little pricey for a setting powder, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends. If you want a translucent powder, it's the right one. This is $34, which isn't that bad. It isn't that great, but it isn't that bad. It is kind of cool. NARS gives it to you in a little package you can put it into, so it slides into the back. And it also has a nice little sponge, which I have not bothered to use, but that's for if you need it. If you want to toss this in your bag, it's supposed to be a quick on-the-go type of thing that's all put together, which I think that bumps up the packaging a lot for me. But I do think it's cute. NARS always has nice packaging and nice boxes. I just hate the fingerprint thing. So it's just okay. I'm just not wowed by it. I wanted to be wowed by it. I think it's a nice product. It's a nice concept, but maybe it just isn't for me. Maybe it is for the people out there who love their foundation and just want something that's translucent to set it. It does have a very pretty set to it. As you can see on my face, it took a minute to set down, but once it set down, it did get rid of all that shiny that was up on my forehead. So it did do a good job of it. So that's kind of my 2 cents on it. It's either you're going to love it or you're just going to be okay with it type of product. You guys make your own decisions. It depends on If you are traditionally someone that likes a translucent powder, you will enjoy this. If you are someone who traditionally likes powder that has a tint to it, you are not going to like this. So that's my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.